Have you ever seen a fruit so massive, so otherworldly, that it seems to defy nature's rules, as if it were plucked from a mythical forest? That's the jackfruit, the world's largest tree-borne fruit, with individual specimens weighing anywhere from 15 to 50 kilograms, and some rare giants reaching nearly 100 kilograms. In 2025, jackfruit has soared far beyond its traditional homes in Southeast Asia. It's sprouting across humid pockets of Florida, Hawaii, and even Southern California, while its crispy snacks and meat-like pulped flesh are becoming sensations in markets from Bangkok to Boston. Jackfruit flourishes under tropical and subtropical skies, thriving at temperatures between 25 and 35 degrees Celsius, where deep, fertile, and well-drained soil is supplemented with compost and manure long before planting. Saplings are planted 8 to 12 meters apart, giving them room to stretch their branches high up to 20 meters tall and grow into magnificent, long-lasting producers. These trees begin fruiting in their 3rd to 5th year and continue bearing fruit for decades, often yielding 100 to 200 fruits per season, translating into multiple tons harvested per tree. It's a portfolio that demands patience and rewards it handsomely. The fruit itself is breathtaking, rising straight from thick trunks or large branches. Each jackfruit sports a muted greenish spike that eventually mellows into a warm, golden hue. Unlike familiar orchard fruits, maturity is disclosed not by color alone, but also by a delicate softening of the outer skin, a shift in aroma, and a slight ooze of sticky white latex from the stem. Experienced farmers, guided by weathered fingers and decades of wisdom, can detect exactly when to harvest, when the sweetness peaks and the sugars have settled. A single misstep and the soft flesh might bruise dimple or spoil, turning treasure into reject. In the orchards of central Thailand, many trees line canals, where harvesters cleverly cut the fruit and let it fall gently into the water below. The fruits float and are gathered by farmers in boats, a graceful, ingenious blend of tradition and practicality. Once harvested jackfruit embarks on divergent paths. In Thai floating markets and bustling village bazaars, vendors wield long knives coated in oil to slice open the tough rind, revealing shining golden pods that are sold fresh or steamed. But for global reach and snack innovation, jackfruit enters the world of modern processing, where machines and human hands combine to transform it again. In contemporary factories, the fruits are washed, peeled, and the spongy core and seeds removed, often with the aid of protective gear to combat the fruit's clingy latex. Workers or automated systems separate the edible pods and sieve them for packaging, freezing, or further transformation. A new frontier emerges in the U.S. where jackfruit is winning hearts as an entirely plant-based protein. Restaurants serving jackfruit tacos, shredded pulled pork alternatives, and vegan sandwiches are multiplying rapidly. Around the world, one of the fastest growing applications for jackfruit is in snack form. In Thailand, Vietnam, and now parts of the US factories vacuum fry the fruit, using low-pressure chambers and moderate heat to transform pods into crispy, non-greasy chips. The result, snackable golden pieces that are light, flavorful, and portable. Export volumes have surged since 2020, and the US alone is now one of the top importers. Between late 2023 and late 2024, thousands of jackfruit shipments entered the country mostly from Asia. That makes America the world's largest importer of jackfruit by volume, a testament to its rising popularity and market potential. Looking at broader patterns, fresh fruit imports now make up nearly 60% of America's fruit supply. This influx ensures year-round availability, and tropical items like jackfruit are riding that wave. But what makes jackfruit so compelling isn't just novelty, it's nutrition. One cup offers around 157 calories, but with surprising nutrient density fiber, nearly 3 grams of protein, unusual for a fruit, plus vitamin C, potassium, copper, magnesium, and riboflavin. The seeds contribute too rich in starch protein, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants when roasted or boiled. The fruit's low glycemic index and fiber content make it useful for managing blood sugar, while antioxidants like carotenoids, flavonoids, and vitamin C guard against inflammation and oxidative damage. Doctors highlight its heart-healthy benefits, immune support, and protective role against cell damage. Still, nutritional benefits have cultural resonance too. In Indian households, a jackfruit tree is sometimes planted at a child's birth, a living, productive symbol of prosperity and longevity. In the Philippines, its wood serves in construction, while the fruit stars in curries, snacks, and desserts. Now, as it proliferates globally, jackfruit becomes a bridge between tradition and innovation, satisfying both legacy and future food needs. Despite its virtues, cultivating jackfruit in non-native climates requires adaptation. In Florida, growers must manage humidity pests and hurricanes. In California, occasional cold snaps can harm flower formation. Still, these challenges drive innovation like breeding cold, hardy varieties, exploring grafting techniques, and examining orchard systems compatible with mixed perennial farming. By 2025, jackfruit is no longer niche. It's emerging as a staple in sustainable diets and resilient agricultural models. Its production and snack exports form a growing segment of both Asian and U.S. horticultural trade, fitting under the broad category of tropical fruit imports that have climbed to nearly $100 billion in value worldwide. As consumers, when you bite into a crunchy jackfruit chip or savor a barbecued jackfruit sandwich, remember the journey it took from a towering tree in a tropical grove to a modern packaging line across oceans and cultures. It's a story of innovation and adaptation of global trade and local tradition. It's a fruit rewriting food futures. So when you see jackfruit, whether on vegan menus, snack shelves, or in local markets, know that you're not just tasting a tropical treat. You're part of a blooming movement towards sustainability, plant-based nutrition, and global connection. Thank you for joining this immersive exploration of jackfruit's remarkable journey, and stay tuned for more stories where agriculture meets innovation and taste meets transformation. Every year, the world produces an astonishing 60+ million tons of mangoes, enough golden fruit to blanket the entire city of Miami in a shimmering, fragrant sea. And within that abundance, only the best are chosen to become something truly special, little bursts of sunshine that carry the flavor of summer to tables everywhere. It all begins in vibrant orchards where mango trees sway gently under warm skies. Here, each fruit is hand-selected, handled with care to keep its smooth skin flawless and its sweet, juicy flesh intact. From these quiet groves, the mangoes travel to modern processing plants, where technology and tradition come together to turn them into frozen mango cubes, chewy dried slices, and the drink people can't get enough of golden mango juice. If India reigns as the world's mango capital, supplying over half of the global crop, then the United States is the largest consumer of imported mangoes, with demand that's growing faster than for many other tropical juices. Even though states like Florida and California have expanded, mango farming local production still can't keep up. That's why the U.S. imports over $1 billion worth of mangoes each year, mostly from Mexico, to satisfy its sweet craving for this tropical treasure. For those watching their sugar intake, a ripe mango with up to 40 grams of natural sugar might seem like an indulgence, but for millions, it's tropical, gold, fragrant, flavorful, and rich in vitamins and antioxidants. And what about you? Are you cautious with sugar, or do you surrender at the first juicy bite? While farming technology in America is advanced, harvesting mangoes is still tricky. The fruit bruises easily, the trees can be tall, and wide canopies hide the ripest ones. Robotic harvesting systems do exist equipped with cameras and gentle gripping arms, but they're still rare. For now, skilled hands remain the most reliable way to bring mangoes down from the trees. By April, the orchards start glowing with shades of yellow, orange, and red as harvest season begins. In the field, every mango is inspected before picking because looks can be deceiving. Each variety signals ripeness differently. Some turn fully golden, others blush red, and some require a light squeeze to check for that perfect softness. Lower fruit is picked by hand with the harvester, cradling each mango and twisting gently to detach it. High branches are reached using long poles with a sharp cutter, and a soft catching net or hydraulic lifts that carry workers into the treetops. And there's one small but important detail: leaving a short stem attached prevents sap from leaking and staining the fruit. Immediately after harvest, these stems are rinsed to remove any sap that could damage the skin or cause irritation. Once picked, mangoes are placed in ventilated crates designed to keep them cool and allow air to circulate. Trucks transport them quickly to nearby facilities where the transformation begins. At the plant, the fruit is sorted. Only mangoes without blemishes or bruises move forward. They're washed in a gentle water bath, then sprayed under controlled high-pressure jets to remove remaining dirt and microbes. Sanitizing with ozone water adds extra protection, and soft conveyor belts carry the fruit through drying stations so no moisture lingers. From there, automated scanners sort mangoes by size, color, and shape. Perfect fruit is packaged for export, sometimes individually wrapped in mesh for protection, and stored in chilled rooms until shipment. Others are sent for processing into frozen cubes, dried slices, or juice. In frozen mango production, the fruit is peeled, the cheeks are removed, and the flesh is cut into uniform cubes. A vibrating tray prevents the pieces from clumping before they're quick frozen at 35 degrees C in under 20 minutes. Dried mango follows a slower path. Slices are gently dehydrated for 10-14 hours at low heat, locking in flavor and giving them that chewy, golden texture. Juice production is another story altogether. Peeled mangoes are cut into chunks, pulped, pressed, filtered, pasteurized, and sometimes lightly sweetened before being bottled under sterile conditions. From there, they head to supermarkets, restaurants, and homes, ready to be poured over ice on a warm day. behind every bottle or slice is a longer journey that begins in the field. Mango trees start life as young grafted saplings in nurseries. Once they're strong enough, they're planted in the orchards where they're pruned to grow wide, balanced canopies. Farmers feed and water them carefully, sometimes using drip irrigation to save water and protect them from pests. 4 years or more can pass before the first harvest. From seedling to ripe fruit, every stage is shaped by human hands and natural forces: sun, rain, wind, and time. The result is more than just food. It's a piece of work grown and crafted to deliver that perfect bite or sip. So next time you taste mango fresh, frozen, dried, or juiced, you'll know the story. It's a story of patient cultivation, careful picking, and skillful preparation. A story that spans continents, connects communities, and keeps the taste of summer alive all year round.